Thank you for watching BlaXit. Please subscribe to our channel BlaXit, smash that like button and share everywhere.
I'm going to invite Adrian to the stage.
Yeah, thanks for everyone for being here today, It's great to see, people coming out and to see the unity between Gambians and us coming from the diaspora, I could start with BlaXit. Most of you are familiar with BlaXit. BlaXit was founded by my wife, Juliet Ryan, She always had a passion, a Pan-African passion, so when we came to Gambia back in first time in 2011, she fell in love with the Gambia, and I also fell in love with it. And we've been coming ever since. So we have decided to move permanently to live in the Gambia. We had enough problems in England. We had problems with racism. We actually took a school to court because of the racism that our child faced there. And it was a long story. So we decided enough is enough. She went across all news channels to explain the racism. We had so many people reach out to us. And when you look at some of the comments, they were saying, oh, go back to Africa, go back to the jungle. And we said, okay, we're here now. I would prefer it here. Because at least you have peace here, peaceful people, you have loving people here. And this is the country that this is the country that they're constantly raping to keep their continent going. So I said, yes, we will come back. And we will try our best to get a lot more families over so that they could come back to Africa because we need to come back home. So while we got here, we started building our home, open a shop. We wasn't in touch with a lot of diasporans here. We was more dealing with the local Gambians. We haven't known many diasporans until when we actually start doing BlaXit. When we actually start doing BlaXit, after Steph made contact with Honourable when he came over to the Gambia. When Steph made contact and he came and visited us, I'd done an interview with my wife, Juliet, called England is a dump and Africa is paradise. Yeah, and then from there, everybody was demanding that she have her own channel. So Honourable stayed up a whole night with us to create BlaXit. So BlaXit was created by Ward and Maya. I would love to thank him. He's like a younger brother from another mother. And he's doing great, great work for Africa. He's a proud African. And I like how he uplifts the continent and how he speaks positively about Africa. And you all have seen his work. So it's because of Ward and Maya why BlaXit is here today. So from BlaXit, have our organization called Council of African Descendants. And that name was found by Juliet as well, my wife. God, we were saying, even though we use the word diaspora, sometimes we just feel like it's sort of keep a division between us our continental Africans. And we don't want the division. That's why we're saying we're a Council of African Descendants. So that will go across for everyone. Because as soon as you're a diaspora, looking for someone from overseas, maybe America, UK, whatever. But when it's African descendants, see each other as a mirror. We're all one. So, Code actually was started by myself, Juliet, Luke. And there was a need for it because I've realized that we've been here for quite some years. But there was no proper registered organization in the Gambia to represent us coming back. And what happened, we have met a few brick walls while we was campaigning for automatic citizenship. Because most of the ministers were saying, do you have an organization? Do you have an organization that could write a letter to us so we could do different things? And we went looking, and there was none. So then I said, we must form one. So that's where CORE was actually founded and here. And the purpose of CORE really is like, I would say safety net for us coming back. So basically when you come back to CORE, any problems, you might face, we should be able to come together and resolve it and solve it, you know. And there was many things that we wanted to do. We want to have something called a benevolent fund. Some of you might be familiar with it from maybe England, a different place, where you sort of pay a monthly fee. So if for any reason you're here, and say you might have an emergency, maybe you might need an emergency operation and you don't have the cash straight away to hand, we should be able to go to that kitty and sort that issue out until you get yourself back on your feet. And so that was part of what CORE was about, and also roll out different projects. Because if we are coming back, we should be able to give back to the continent. We should be able to do projects that will benefit our people. You know, we should be able to work with our brothers and sisters here in Gambia, because we know better than them. We only have different opportunity to what they have, but they have equal skills and equal education as us. So what we need to do now is join it together and join hands together. So if we are coming back, unlike other races that come to take, but we come to bring back and to leave it here. Because none of you are going to take your money back to the West from Africa, you know? So that's what CORE was saying. But we need a central hub. You know, we don't know, we are here, we are together, we are organized, and any problems, they should be able to call up the Council of African Descendants and say, okay, this is happening, and we should be able to take responsibility and accountability for it. So that's where CORE come about. You know, and there was a lot of different things that sparked it as well. When I said enough is enough, let's form an organization. And it's been working. I mean, we have a bit of a setback, but it's fine. We're moving forward with it, just to get going. As you know, challenge is always there, but you just have to deal with it and move forward. And this event tonight was actually for a fundraiser. It was part of CORE fundraising, because we've been fundraising for various different projects. One was the Buzura borehole, and then Nemakunku came in as an emergency because of the flooding and everything. We decided we're going to try and help them. And we try to encourage others that come in as well, you know, to do as much as you can. You know, for Gambia, for Africa, because we are all one. Only us got to rebuild Africa. No one, not in anyone else's interest. You know, so that is why I always appeal to my Gambian brothers and sisters. Don't see us as anything different to a family member coming back. Because we feel in our heart what you feel. You know, we understand what colonization does, because it affects us all. America it affects differently. People live in UK affect differently. But one thing you do is keep us down. So we got to rise above it. And the only how we're going to do that is when we forget all of our, you know, all the ways that we learn in the West and come back to an Afrocentric mindset. And that's how we're going to get rid of that problem. So not because you was an African born in America, it don't make any difference to an African born on the continent, or African born in the Caribbean, like myself, or African born in England. We face different oppression, but as I said, it's the same result, to keep us down, keep us from rising, keeping us from uniting. You know, and we have to break that code. We got to get with it and make sure we get back on an even playing field with each other. You know, it's gonna take some time, and it's gonna take some reasoning. You know, there are gonna be challenges, but we have to put those challenges aside and work together. That's the only way we're gonna overcome this. We may not have total unity, but we could have race loyalty. Just like every other race. They don't have total unity, but they have loyalty. So it means when we run in a business, they're not going to recommend a black business. They would only recommend their business. You will see somebody going into an Indian shop looking for anything. They don't have it, they will call a brother, or they will call their sister or whatever, you know, to make sure that business stays within the community. We need to adapt those principles as well, as black people, because we have led the world for years in education. Everything that's happening, we have a hand in every invention there. Whether it's a computer, whether it's a traffic light, whatever it is, we have a hand in all those inventions. So we should be proud of ourselves, you know, and we could do it together. And what is happening now, you're having a mass movement back to Africa, where black people decided enough is enough in the West. We're not going to take it anymore. We're not going to be humiliated anymore. You know, we're coming home. We're coming home. So when we get here, it's not just to come here and think we're going to be sitting down. We got to come here and think about working together, progress together. You know, give our brothers and sisters confidence that we're here to work with them and to support what they're doing, and they will support us in return. You know, you have many Gambians that are used to work within the diaspora. They're to work and hard to do their best to send that money here to invest here in this country. You know, so we just have to shake hands together as brothers and sisters and move forward. So basically, that's what BlaXit and Code is doing, really, bringing people together. You know, but what we do together is what's important. You know, so like Brother Usman is an educated guy. You know, Jules done one interview with him, it went viral. And now Usman, we're looking at a future leader. You know, you just been made the leader of the Youth Pan-African. Yeah, you see? You know, and there are many more Usmans there to come. And we should be help supporting them and giving them that encouragement. You know, because Africa, Gambia itself have a lot of youths, young, talented youths. You know, and we also have to help push them so that they can reach the goal. You know, and that goes to all of you. You know, we are here. We are family. We are not tourists. We are not tourists. We are Africans. We're turning from a long journey coming back home. Okay? So basically, that's what BlaXit and Code is all about. All right?
Okay, thank you, Adrian.
One nation, one Africa. Thank you, BlaXit family. Please keep watching. Remember, follow your dreams.
Purchase your tracks today. Purchase your tracks today.